Race 6 was held at Zombie Spaceport Interstellar Raceway for the running of the IDW Comics 499. My favorite publisher of comic books now used to be Archie Comics, but now it's IDW thanks to the My Little Pony comics they posted. By the way, if you haven't gotten a chance, if you bronies want something to fill that hiatus void that's been taking a little while until season 5 comes out, please sure to pick up a couple of the IDW My Little Pony comics. They're awesome. I'm still catching up to the series as I speak. Yeah, they're really good comics to read, so I do recommend checking them out. But look at this, look at what I'm talking over. As you see, the very first lap of the race, a lot of events have happened, a lot of passes for the lead, a lot of drivers competing, but ultimately the first lap went on to go to Jacob Lawler in the number 44. He took the lead on the very first lap of the race. Leah Walker was the pole setter at the track, and whoa, Johnny Gardner went down below on the bottom line there, but he makes a great save trying to save the car from spinning. But ultimately, we still get a wreck later on. Lawler goes upside down. Everybody's involved. Tristan Folks, Benjamin Miles, the 28 Mason Powers. Everyone just spun out. We had another wreck as well. And here's the view of Miles. From the view of Miles, Lawler got right upside down. He led the first lap of the race, and then the second lap gets out of the race with the wreck in this first caution. So what a weird up and down start to the race for the 44 machine. Here's a great save by Jordan Newman. Look at that save. He was almost spun, but Bishop just got right back to him, and Jordan Newman was able to save that car, and then was able to save that car in the number 29. What a fantastic save by Newman. Anyway, the restart, Ian Dutta led the restart. Pit stops happened during the caution period, by the way, so the field was shuffled all around. But ultimately, Jackie Tang in the number 90 went on to take the lead away from the 16 of Dutta. 4-wide battle behind him for the top 5 positions. Here comes Benjamin Miles. Here comes the other drivers as well. Benjamin Miles hoping to take that lead away. And Miles, I think, led that lap. Yes, he did. And also behind him is the 23 of Kyle Collins. Collins, the camel, looking to make his move. Leah Walker, the pole setter, also competing again to win again for the first time. For TA2's first one of the season. It's still going on. 4-wide battle for the lead. It got really ugly really quick. As you see right here, there they go. Jordan Davis, Kyle Collins have wrecked. Oh no, another wreck in front as well. 2 wrecks in that one caution period like we did last time. Here's the second wreck near the start-finish line. Isaiah Bernesh gets spun. Oh, Tristan Folks gets a hit on the 7. Goes for a spin. His engine just blows up in flames. All up in flames, up in smoke too. And here's the wreck, the first caution of the race. First caution of that second wreck. Jordan Davis spun. Collins spun. Roman Rahal involved as well. Coming down to the track. Let's hope they don't hit anybody else, and they won't. So thank goodness nobody else got hit on the second caution of the race. Again, restarts went on to shuffle out the pit stops, I should say. Shuffle the drivers out under the caution. Kate Culp took the lead on the caution flag. Here comes the 25 of Benjamin Miles, going 4-wide for position. He gets the lead away. And here comes the 2 of Dion Scott and the 16 Ian Dutta. Also the 27 Mitchell Riggs. We haven't talked about him today. Right now he's worked his way up to the front thanks to the big wrecks. Like 4 incidents. 2 cautions, 4 incidents. Thanks to that, he's been moving up to the front. But another driver moving up to the front, Benjamin Miles in the 17, and a spin behind down to the caution flag. It was Miles that took to the lead under the caution for the 3rd time today. Oh shoot, we got ourselves another wreck behind them. But first, let's show you the first incident. There you see Sean Harper, Leah Walker in it, Joshua Balkin, and one other driver, the 71 of Stephen Polar III. No, Alex Hawkins, the 71 of Alex Hawkins. I'm sorry, I got them mixed up a bit. They all got wrecked. Anyway, the second happening with 11 and 12, RJ Bishop and Dylan Thoreau spin. Dylan Thoreau gets right back up on track after his spin, gets right into Eric Powers, who collects just a couple drivers in that incident just after the start-finish line. What a shame that it just had to happen after the caution flag. Here's his RJ Bishop's view, the number 12. He slid down, went through the pit road line, and came back right up on track, right up to near the start-finish line. and he was able to get his car, was able to run his car again, but unfortunately the other driver wasn't able to do that. Anyway, just a few laps left on the restart. The 10 of PJ Williams took the lead away from the 16 of Dutta, and Dutta's been out in front all day. He's trying to get a win here this season. He hasn't won in a long time. So has PJ Williams. These drivers have been veterans of the PCS, but they haven't really won. They haven't won a lot since their last victory. They didn't win any races since their last victories. It's been a long time coming. Anyway, the 2 Dion Scott goes for the lead, and there's the 18 Luke Walker helping him out on the draft. Just almost 10 laps to go, in fact, almost in the double digits. But here comes Dan Coffey, here comes Mitchell Riggs, and Benjamin Miles. They've been in front as well, battling for the top 5, looking to get the lead away. 3 wide between the 2 TA2 teammates. Luke Walker, Dan Coffey, but they're not taking it easy on them. No sir, 4 wide battle for the front. Here they come, as you see. Oh boy, Luke Walker's loose. Luke Walker gets down the apron. Miles takes the lead. And oh, there's a big wreck. They came back right up, and a huge wreck behind them. Once again, it's been the story of the race. Big wrecks. This is what Zombie Spaceport is known for, aside from being on the moon, like Moonlight Surface or something like that, and some awesome views of the planets here at Zombie Spaceport. It's really far away. We're really deep in the solar system. Oh, speaking of deep, Johnny Garner ran deep with Jordan Newman, but again, they made a great save trying to get that back in the line. Caution comes out, Dion Scott takes the lead. Let's give you another view of the Luke Walker incident. You see he gets loose right there, tries to get back up and save it, and it doesn't work. Didn't learn from last time. As you see, the 5 is involved. Kate Culp is in it, James Shelley's in it. A couple drivers get clipped on the incident. It's a tough break for Luke, who's running in the top 5 when the incident happened. Oh no, Abby Sachs right into James Shelley. Shelley was already damaged along with Angel Navarro. Tough break for them. And Dylan Thoreau, oh, it just gets from bad to worse for the 11 machine. Clips Luke Walker, and he's up in smoke. And here's Stephen Polar III. Here's the 41 of Stephen Polar III. He gets loose on that corner, and somehow, some way, was able to save it. So this race had a couple of massive saves throughout the entire race. And we also had our slew of wrecks as well. But we had a much more saves than we expected. But anyway, Jordan Davis was not able to save himself from the wreck behind. The race will end under caution with just 2 laps to go. Jasmine Acosta cruising by through the entire field. The only driver that can legitimately catch up to her is Jackie Tang. Coming down the final corner, Tang is not going to have enough time, however, and Jasmine Acosta is going to hold on to take the white flag and the caution flag here at Zombie Spaceport in a wreck-filled race. Here's Jordan Davis incident. Thankfully, though, one other driver got involved. That was Benjamin Miles. Here's Miles' view. These drivers have been having an up-and-down day here at Zombie Spaceport. It's a shame that it had to end up wrecking just before the white flag came out. But Benjamin Miles is trying to get his car back up to speed, and he does. Thank goodness he didn't take out everybody else. Anyway, coming up the final corner, Jasmine Acosta, Final 4 competitor last season, is going to get her first win of Season 13 here in the IDW Comics 499. It was not easy. They had to endure a lot of wrecks, and they did have a couple saves in the race. But in the end, Jasmine Acosta hangs on. 2-time winner Jackie Tang here for the win here at Zombie Spaceport, earning herself her 2nd career Pole One Cup Series win, still catching up to her brother Ryan. Here's the rest of the field. Alton, Riggs, Breeden made up your top 5. Surprisingly, we had more drivers that survived the incidents than we had thought we planned. Here's the drivers, the rest of the field that didn't make it out to the incidents, including Lawler, that finished 42nd. Now, before we go, I have a bit of a confession to make. The race you just saw was my second take on Zombie Spaceport for this season. Here's the first sim that I didn't get to use, and I'll tell you why I didn't use this sim. It was a great race. We did finish under the green flag. We had a share of wrecks on the first sim, but this race finished under the green flag. Polar the third hangs on over the 30 Jordan Davis down to the line to take the win here in the first sim of Zombie Spaceport. Now, why didn't I use this first sim, and why did I use the second sim as the full race instead? Well, as you see, how close the finish was between 41 and 30. That was more exciting than the one we had earlier. I have to admit it, though. But the main reason we didn't get to use it, unfortunately, is because we only had 31 drivers in that first race. Not all 42 cars competed. You see, I recorded this race, the first sim, without knowing that there was 42 cars was not in the field. Must have skipped over a track. And yeah, I took 31 cars instead in the other race. And I didn't get to set up 42 until after I realized after recording. So my apologies for that. I apologize to SP3 on that one. I had to do another sim over it, but I just wanted to show you the first highlight sim. Polar will be getting reserved right next season to make up for it, so hope everything is well. Anyway, next race we head to duels at Levi Strauss Speedway, the Emerald ×2. We'll see you guys at California.